Come on, Kate. So guys, the fear is real. Hey guys, welcome back to Blind Strike Exotics. You probably know me, I'm John, but today we have a special guest on the vlog. Mrs. Blind Strike Exotics, my wife, Katie.
Hi.
Now this is the first time Katie has been on this channel, and that's because she is definitely afraid of snakes.
Very true, I am.
Which I guess is hilarious when you consider that I have like 50, 60 adults, and now I have like 50 plus hatchlings, plus I have an incubator full of snakes over there. So today what we want to do is try to get her to be a little less scared of these snakes. Now, she's been around them for almost 2.5, 3 years at this point, pretty much every single day, and she still will not hold one. This is not fake. This is not staged. This is literally going to be her reaction to everything. Her mom, who has never touched a snake before in her life, has actually came in here and held my biggest snake just from watching my videos and becoming familiarized with it. She will still not hold one of these snakes. I think the most I got her to touch one for was what? How long did you touch one for?
3 seconds, I think.
Like literally like 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, off. She has not held one of these snakes yet. So now, why do you want to not be afraid of these snakes anymore?
I've always been afraid of snakes. I don't know why. John always asks me, why am I so afraid? And I don't have a good answer to that question. It's just something I've always been afraid of. I didn't know a whole lot about them. I'm learning more about them from him, so it's helping my fear a little bit, but my main motivation is the kids. The kids see me scared to death of them. My 12-year-old makes fun of me all the time because she's not afraid and she holds them. And you all know our 3-year-old Maddie. Maddie's not afraid, but one time she saw me run out of the room screaming, and that made her scared, and I don't want them to see me afraid, and I want them to see me overcome a fear to help them.
Now that you say that, that actually makes me wonder. She's been saying that she's afraid of the snake room. I'm wondering if that's what caused that.
There you go. Mom of the year.
See? You are a role model for your kids. Shoot, Maddie was down here pretty much every day with me for months, and then
I can be in the room though. I couldn't even be in the room for a really long time. Especially at our old house.
At our old house, the snake room was a converted laundry room. It was like what, like 150 square foot room. There was a furnace in there. There was the washer and the dryer. There's a wash tub, and I somehow fit one of these huge racks and like 2 of these small racks in there. Plus, I think the tiny rat rack right there too. So I jammed all of that into our old laundry room.
I did speed laundry to get in.
She didn't spend too much time down there. Now this room is like, it's underneath our garage and it's completely secluded from the rest of the house. So she never needs to come in here unless she's chasing Maddie or coming to tell me something. So, are you ready? You ready to get started?
Ready as I can be.
Start off small.
Very small.
Very small. We'll start off with, probably the easiest thing to do is for me to hand her a snake and have her hold it, and a hatchling is probably going to be the easiest thing to do.
Okay.
So you like the blue-eyed Lucy's, right?
Mm-hmm.
The white snakes, blue eyes. You think they're pretty,
Mm-hmm.
so they scare you a little less than some of the other ones.
God.
So this just hatched. This thing's like maybe a week old. It already ate one time. Do you want to put it on the table?
Yeah.
Do you want to pick it up, or do you want me to put it in your
No, I'm
hands?
not picking it up. No.
Okay. That's her. That's her reaction. That's how nervous she really is about this.
Like sweating.
It doesn't help that it's 80 degrees in here, but.
What are you gonna do? Just hand it to me?
I can just hand it to you. This is
One hand or two hands?
this is what the real fear.
I'm afraid I'm
actually.
gonna drop his snakes too. That's my other fear. Why?
Well, don't drop the snake because it's kind of
I know
expensive.
they're worth a lot of money, so I'm scared I'm gonna throw them or something and run away.
Don't throw it.
I know.
You can run away, but put it down first.
How long do I have to hold this wood?
As long as you can hold it for. Hold it as long as you can. Ready? Put your hands out like you're gonna hold a little chick or puppy.
Sam, maybe we could put it by the
Okay,
table.
put your
So
hand
if I
on the
drop
right
it,
table.
it goes to the table.
Ready? That's
So afraid of her.
that's her real reaction. She's afraid of the snake that much.
I'm so afraid of their faces.
You can do it. That's a tiny little
Wait,
baby.
you gotta be ready to grab her.
I'll
Can I
grab
put her
her.
on the table?
Yeah.
When I get scared?
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore?
Just tiny little baby. Look how calm. It's not even moving. Guess what? The longer you wait while I have it out,
I know.
it's gonna start moving more.
Okay.
No, it's not gonna get angry.
Okay.
But usually when you take them out, they're like kind of sleepy. So we're waking it up. It's gonna start jiggling around.
Keep her face that way.
I can't keep her face
Why?
anyway.
Why can't
Well,
you
because
put
it's
her
gonna
face?
start moving.
Can I just hold her by the back?
Here, hold the back. I'll hold the head. I'll control the head. You hold the back.
Oh my god, she's gonna bite me. She's gonna bite me.
She's not gonna bite you.
She's gonna bite me, John.
She's not gonna bite you. Her head's all over here. She
Okay.
can't bite you.
Does this count?
Oh, yeah, it counts. It's not that bad, is it?
No, because their face isn't by me. I'm just afraid of their faces, not their body.
But they have tiny little heads, tiny little teeth.
Oh,
Oh, what does that
weird.
feel like?
Their skin's so dry. And she's moving like crazy. It kind of scares me when she moves.
Is it still scary?
It's better because she's moving away from me.
All you're holding is her butt.
She likes you. She's going to
you
you.
got snake butt in your hands. Now, was that all that bad?
No, because her face wasn't by me. I'm just afraid of their faces. It was
Okay.
better than I thought.
Are
How
you
about
afraid
that?
it's gonna bite you?
Yes, very much so.
Even this tiny little thing?
Yes.
You're afraid it's gonna bite you?
Yes.
And you're afraid of it hurting?
Yes.
From this little thing right here.
Yes.
This little thing's gonna
I
hurt
told you
you.
it's irrational. It doesn't make sense. I just am.
This little thing that I'm holding here. Now,
Meanwhile, our dog bites. Our little puppy bites me. I
Harder
don't care.
than-
Probably.
Let me
I
ask-
don't know.
let me
I've
ask
never
you
been
this.
bitten by a snake.
let me ask you this. You've seen me down here for 2.5 years.
I know.
And I've told you I've been bitten one time by a snake that thought it probably smelled food on me.
Right.
What makes you think that you're going to get bit?
I just have a bad opinion on snakes, and I'm just so afraid that they will bite anything. That it's like they'll smell fear. They'll know I'm afraid, so they're going to bite me. Or that I'll start shaking, so then they'll get scared and bite me because they'll know I'm scared of them.
Do you trust me?
Yes, I do trust.
Do you trust me that I'm being that I'm being honest with you when I tell you this?
Not with this close up.
Do you trust me?
Yes, I trust
Put
you.
your hands out and you can hold the whole baby because it's not going to bite you.
How do you don't know that?
I do know. I absolutely know. I've been around enough snakes to know that this baby is not going to bite you. Turn this way. Turn so you're facing the lights a little bit so it's easier to see.
Her face is mine.
That's it. Her face going to be by you because you're going to hold her. Look, come up, back over here. Look, she's barely moving. I'm gonna ball python her up.
Does
See?
she like that better?
Yeah, I mean,
Does she feel safer?
put your hands together. She's not.
Wait by the table
Go ahead.
in case I gotta put her down.
She's not gonna bite you.
Mm-hmm.
I promise she's not gonna bite you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead before she gets. Wait, where's her face?
It's tucked in, but she's gonna move. It's right here. Ready?
Mm-hmm. See, when you put your fingers around it, I can't see her face anymore.
It's her face is facing me. Look, she's ball python. She's ball python up. She might move once you get holding her. Put your hands over the table. She's not gonna bite you. I promise. I promise that she's not gonna bite you.
Oh my God, John.
Look, she's a little baby. Ready?
My fingers are gonna be right by her face. Where are your fingers? Why isn't she
Look.
biting you?
Because they don't bite you. That's why she's not biting me, because she doesn't want to bite me. That's That's why she's not biting me. Because I'm not a rodent. I don't have fur. I don't smell like a mouse. That's why.
Really fat. Have your hand ready to grab her, okay? And get her away from me. Oh, her face is so creepy.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it all night long.
I'm scared she's gonna bite my fingers.
Put your hand like a cup. Put them together.
She's gonna bite my fingers.
She's not gonna bite it. Haiti. I promise she's not gonna bite.
She's licking.
That's how they smell.
Okay.
Did she bite you yet?
No, but she's going to soon.
Look, so she's sleeping.
No, she's not sleeping.
She's sleeping. Look at her. She's taking a nap. She's in ball python position 101. That's not that bad, is it?
No, it's not. I'm just so afraid she's gonna. We're like pressing our luck here that she's gonna reach out and bite me.
She's never going to bite you. I can guarantee you that 10 times out of 10, if you held her like this, she would not bite you. 10 out of 10 times, there's never going to be a bite if you're holding her like that.
My hands are so tense.
What do they call this? Immersion therapy? What is it called?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what it's called, but when you just kind of, like if you're afraid of a dog or something and you just kind of like have to be around dogs and lock them in a room with a dog. That's what we're doing here.
Are you proud of me?
I'm very proud of you. And guess what? I can already tell how much less frantic you are after holding it for 30 seconds to a minute. You're calming down. I can tell your heart's not racing. You're not like on the verge of hyperventilating.
We should have measured my heart rate.
You're not gonna have a heart attack.
On my phone or my watch.
You're not having a heart attack.
No.
You're taking nice, slow, deep breaths. So now that you wouldn't hold that snake 5 minutes ago, and you only touch his butt, to the fact that you've been holding it in your hand now for 2 minutes, and it literally hasn't even moved, what do you think about it now?
I feel better. I'm not as scared. I'm still a little scared. Still a little afraid what could happen, but I feel better. She's being very calm. She's not moving at all.
No.
I mean, she is, obviously, but not like why is she squeezing like that?
What do you mean squeezing?
Look, right, I'm afraid to move.
What do you mean why she's
if I move,
squeezing?
she'll bite me. Right here, it looks like she's like contracting her body.
She might just be moving.
Or is that how they breathe? Like it looks
Oh,
like
that's her
heart.
breathing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's her breathing. They have to breathe too.
I understand.
So like,
I'll have to show the girls.
touching a snake, like at the
They
beginning
don't
of this
feel
video.
weird. I was never afraid what they felt
But
like.
touching it like at the beginning of the video, like was it like a 0 out of 10? Like that's what it was to you? Like how terrible it was?
Yeah, I wasn't afraid to touch it.
So like touching it on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad? 0 being bad, 10 being fantastic to touch it. What would you rate it as?
Oh, I thought you meant how afraid I was of it. To touch it was 7 or 8. I mean, I wasn't like, oh, fantastic, I love how a snake feels.
What about holding it before the video?
0. No, I don't want to hold it at all.
Now what do you
She's
think?
no-
She's okay.
I'm still scared she's gonna bite me.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of how it feels at all. Before I met you, I thought they were slimy. I didn't know they were dry. That was a misconception I had. See, this scares me. This scares me.
She's not gonna bite. She's just crawling.
It doesn't matter, but she's gonna crawl up my arm, and that scares me.
She can't crawl up your arm. She's not big enough to do that.
Can I put her down on the table, John?
She's fine.
See, I'm scared of that because she
Why?
got close to my arm. That she was
She's
gonna
just moving her head.
do what they do to you.
They can't. She's too small.
Okay.
She's a small little baby.
But how it feels to them, it's their face coming towards me or wrapping around me or the kids is my other fear.
They don't wrap around though. Ball pythons don't really wrap around. They're not big enough snakes to do that.
See, like her coming at me scared. She's gonna fall off the table.
Yeah.
Better get her.
Just see, watch. She's not gonna bite me. Watch. She's not afraid. She's very calm. She looks like Godzilla biting you right there. So how would you rate holding it on a scale of 0 to 10?
10 being fantastic.
Yeah.
I'd say 5 or 6.
So like you were a 0 at the start of the video, and you think you're like,
yeah, like it's neat. It felt cool. I was like, wow, I'm actually doing it. I'm not as afraid. I mean, I would have never done this a year ago. You know that. But I'm not at I'm a huge ball python fan either. At 10, I love it.
was it neat though to do it?
Yeah, it's neat. It's a neat feeling.
Do you feel like you're a little less afraid of them now?
Yeah, I'm still afraid, but I'm less.
You're afraid of it. See the little tongue flicks? That just means she's smelling, searching around.
I know. I didn't know that till you told me.
Those are good. Those are
I
good
used
things.
to think that meant they wanted to like eat you.
No, when they like coil back, that means that they want to eat you. Like when they're in that, put their neck in the like an S shape, like the
But
strike
it's always
position.
it's their face that always scares me. Them biting me, not their body.
What, that cute little face? That cute face?
She's cute. I like the white ones. I've grown to appreciate what some of them look like.
Now, would you want to step it up to a bigger snake?
Like when?
Now?
No.
so
I need a drink.
so you either have to be drunk to hold a bigger snake, or you have to let this positive interaction sink in a little bit more.
Yeah. Gotta process it.
Gotta process it. All right, so let's put her. Yeah, it's a her. Let's put her back. Just stuck on my ring. There you go. Come here. All right, so today we accomplished a major feat, and that is getting Katie to hold a snake, even though it was literally the smallest snake I have in the snake room. And luckily, the snake pretty much stayed completely still the whole time she held her, or else the snake probably would have ended up being yeeted across the room, and Katie would have ended up in the neighbor's backyard. So, good. It's a good interaction. You held the snake. You didn't get scared by it. It didn't try to bite you. You didn't try to throw it across the room. And I guess part 2 of this video, maybe part 2 is you actually picking the snake up, the little baby snake, out of the snake tub.
Okay.
And then maybe moving up to the next size.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Okay. All right, well, stay tuned for part 2 of this video series. See you guys.
Bye.